Good day and welcome to the Two More Cast News, man. I'm Nick and today we're diving into a wild furry crisis sweeping across Europe with Germany as its epicenter. Raccoons, those mischievous masked bandits from North America, are running rampant, causing chaos in cities, forests, and now neighboring countries. With an estimated 2 million raccoons in Germany alone, this is no small problem, man. We're going to unpack this invasive species saga right now. Known as Waschbären, or washing bears in German, raccoons were introduced to Germany in the 1930s to fur farming. A few escapes, including a significant release during World War II when a farm was bombed near Kassel, that set the stage for their takeover. Fast forward to today, and Germany's raccoon population is booming, with numbers estimated between 1.5 and 2 million. They're not just staying put. Raccoons are spreading across borders into France, Denmark, Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and even as far as Austria and the Czech Republic. This isn't just Germany's problem anymore, man. In France, raccoons are thriving in the Grand Est region near the German border, with sightings as far south as Alsace. French authorities report damage to vineyards and crops, with raccoons munching on grapes and maize. In Poland, raccoons are popping up in western regions like Lubuz, and they're threatening wetland ecosystems and preying on rare bird species. And Denmark's dealing with raccoons in the southern region, where they've been spotted raiding farms and gardens. The Netherlands and Belgium are seeing growing populations in Limburg and Wallonia, while Luxembourg reports raccoons damaging orchards. Austria and Czech Republic are on high alert as raccoons creep into their forest from Bavaria and Saxony. These little bastards are on the move, dude. Raccoons are nothing to mess with either. Why are raccoons such a headache? These omnivores are ecological wrecking balls. In Germany, they're devouring ground nesting birds, amphibians, and endangered freshwater mussels, disrupting fragile ecosystems. The EU classifies raccoons as an invasive alien species, and studies, like one from the University of Greifswald, warn that climate change could push them further north, potentially reaching Scandinavia by 2050. Across borders, the story is similar. In Poland, raccoons threaten the Biebrza marshes, a key bird sanctuary. In France, they're harming native turtle populations, and in Denmark, they're out competing local predators like foxes. I don't know what climate change has to do with raccoons moving north, but that's what the story says, dude. Not the story, that's what the report was saying. But it's not just wildlife taking the hit. In German cities like Kassel, Erfurt, and Berlin, raccoons are turning urban life upside down. They're raiding trash cans, stealing picnic snacks, and even breaking into homes. Some have been found nesting in attics and basements. In one bizarre case in Erfurt, a raccoon got tipsy on leftover mulled wine, stumbling through a Christmas market. Their cute, bandit-like faces have charmed some locals, with social media in Germany buzzing with raccoon memes and videos. But this charm, offensive, is making control efforts trickier. Germany culls about 200,000 raccoons annually, with some regions like Cade and Brandenburg turning culled raccoons into sausage or pet food. But with females birthing up to 7 kits a year, hunting alone isn't cutting it. Neutering millions of raccoons is logistically and financially impractical, and the EU regulations prohibit releasing captured raccoons to prevent further spread. Neighboring countries are grappling with similar challenges. France has implemented localized trapping programs, but farmers complain they're too slow. Poland's considering stricter hunting laws, while Denmark and the Netherlands are experimenting with raccoon-proof bins and public awareness campaigns. Belgium and Luxembourg, with smaller populations, are still debating whether to cull or coexist. Here's an idea, man. You quit sending us your crap Volkswagens, we'll send our best trappers over there to fucking help you guys out. Environmentalists are divided. In Germany, some push for aggressive culling in protected areas like the Black Forest, where raccoons threaten endangered species. Others, including animal rights groups, argue for non-lethal solutions like habitat management or public education to secure trash. Across the border, France's environmental agencies are calling for cross-country cooperation, while Poland's conservationists warn that without action, raccoons could overrun key biodiversity hotspots. The EU's invasive species regulation is pushing members of states to act, but coordination is lagging. But as raccoons continue their European takeover, Germany is leading the charge for solutions. Well, they are the problem. Calling for federal funding and a national strategy to manage the invasion. Neighboring countries are watching closely, with France, Poland, and others urging a unified EU approach. Will Europe outsmart these cunning critters, or are raccoons here to stay? From Kassel to Copenhagen, we want your take. Have you seen raccoons in your area? Drop the stories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more global news and conservation wildlife things. That's going to be it for this one, man. Later.